By the day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
It is. You ready?
Hello. How y'all doing? I'm so glad to see y'all tonight. I'm just glad to be here. It's about breast cancer, isn't it, y'all? Yeah. Breast cancer awareness. That's why I look like a big candy, you know, big pink candy, whatever you want to call me. But I'm big and pink. Well, I'm big and black and pink. How about? Yeah, how he's a he. You know what? I want to talk about briefly about breast cancer awareness. Ladies, you need to check yourself. You know, like when you're in the shower, go ahead and, you know, make it sensuous. You know, sensuous, not sensual, but sensuous. Show them what to do. See what you do now. Now, really, breast cancer awareness. When you're in the shower, right? You know, wait a minute, how you get this up? Okay. Ooh, Lord, I need to get married because I need some, really. Notice I said I need to get married. I don't fornicate anymore. You know, so, you know, like when you're in the shower, right? So, ladies, when you're in the shower, turn yourself on. Just go like this. You know, check yourself. You know, really, this is serious business. Check yourself. You're looking for the lumps and the bumps and the bruises, and sometimes loses. No, you know, look for the bumps and things when you're in the shower. And then if you want to make it a twosome, you lay down on your back, ladies, and raise your arms up and let your man do that. You know what I'm saying? To see if anything going on. It's really important that you check yourself on the serious business because that's what we hear. This is kind of good. I have soft breasts, yes I do. But you know, and so brothers, you need to check yourself too, because men have breast cancer as well, right? So you need to check yourself so you can make it a party. Let your wife or your woman, you should be your wife because you shouldn't be in the bed with somebody else that's not your wife because we don't fornicate, right? Okay. So you check, you let your husband check your breastises, you know, and you do his and you do theirs and while you're at it, go and check his prostates. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing wrong with checking the balls. No, we're talking health purposes, right? I know this is breast cancer awareness. I'm also doing prostate cancer awareness. So while you're down there checking stuff, just go ahead, check the ball, hold it in your hand, check it, and see what's going on right there. Because, no, really, if you do your little research on prostate cancer, one of the causes is because the nuts are flapping too much. You know, really. And that brings on an issue. Y'all think I'm playing Google it. Prostate cancer balls flap. I Googled it, you guys, because I want to know what brings about prostate cancer. That's why I don't fornicate anymore, because I don't want to be responsible for somebody catching prostate cancer because their balls been flapping with me. So, you know, check the balls, sister, so make it a whole party. You know, so that's my bid on breast awareness, breast cancer awareness. Okay.
That's right.
Yes, I can. What you want to see? Because you will. You don't know. Wait a minute, let me digress for about 5 minutes. He said, let me see. I was raised by a prostitute. So I have no problem in letting you see for a small fee. But see, this is what my mama taught me. Now, this is real talk. See, my mother, and I can talk about this because she gave me permission, right? Because she is a proud ex-prostitute. You know, somebody said, you know, Lula was a hoe. She said, I was a good hoe. If you're going to call me a hoe, I was a good hoe. You know, and you know, when a new preacher came to the church and somebody called themselves trying to tell my mama's business, she said, that is not right, Reverend Stewart. I was not a prostitute. I was a good prostitute, and I didn't walk the streets. I got calls. You know what I'm saying? My mother was on the case. So she taught us young that since you're going to have sex, right, then let's get paid for the situation. You know, my mother used to get raped and stuff like that. You know, this is real talk. My mother used to get raped, so she said she need to find out why these niggas beat me up and taking my pussy. Something is going on here. Really. She said something is going on. So my mother chose the brother stopped beating up and taking her good pussy. Excuse me if I'm offending anybody, but my mama gave me permission to talk about her. You know what I'm saying? So she said, well, you know what? I will no longer let a nigga take my pussy. When he get ready to attack me, I'm gonna say $25 and you can have this pussy, for real. That's back in the day, that was $25.
That was big time, 25. Come on, mother. You know, sister, but I don't want to call you no mother, sister. You know, that was big time money. So as we were growing up, you know, my mother was a madam. So, you know, she do to me like all her girls. She had 3 beautiful girls. And I was the one that would not give up the pussy because I'm going to tell the pastor that the elder's trying to get some pussy from me. You know, so my mother would set up the gigs, you know, Lulu, can I talk to one of your girls? You sure can, but see me first. You know, so prostitution was alive and well in our house. And so when I went to college, right, you know, we took dancing and everything. I took jazz, I took tap, I took swing, I took all of those classes, you know, ballet, took all of that. Mama said, you ain't gonna make no money with that bullshit right here. You know, I just kept you occupied, but you ain't gonna make no money with that bullshit right there. So that's what you gonna do with this. When it was time to go to college, you know, tuition. My mother said, this is what you gonna do. Bring your ass home. In the middle, when the semester is over, your ass gonna dance. I said, okay. She said, no, your ass gonna dance. Go get your drawers and go get me a bra and a pair of drawers. I'm getting ready to fix that shit up and you gonna get out there and work. Okay. I'm gonna work. What kind of work, mama? Your ass gonna dance. You gonna be a stripper, nigga. On the real. We had a very dysfunctional, lovely family. We were real with it. You know, so that's what I did for 2 semesters, you know, in college. You know, I came home in the semester time, and my mother said, now look now, girl, when you get up there, you can't be doing all that and all that bullshit. She said, you're going to have to bring it down. You're going to have to bring it right. You know, when you up there doing your thing and bouncing, and she said, you're going to take it, and when at one certain point, you just going to go, wow! You know, just going to bring it down. Y'all got excited. You're talking some hairs. Ain't no hairs up in here. I got some drawers tonight. I thought it was drawers. It's kind of cold.
Great.
You know, they got the whooping cough out right now. I want my pussy to be going, oh my God, I'm a work in progress, so forgive me, everybody. Just forgive me. I'm just a work in progress. You know, Lord have mercy. I'm just oxymoron. I'm clean but dirty. You know, so yeah, I was a stripper for a minute, 2 semesters. I tell you though, what cut that career real short. I had a 9 a.m. shift, and I had an 11 p.m. shift, and I didn't have a pimp to go with me or anything like that. You know, my mama was in my business, but she assigned somebody to go with me to the club. You know, one of them ex-pimps, you know, and so one shift, that 9 a.m. shift, that's the day I quit my career as a stripper. The 9 a.m. shift, I was just, you know, working it out and doing what I need to do and dropping it like it's hot and bringing it back and going this way and, you know, taking the pole and you know, and wrapping it around and woo, and woo. And so, as I was doing my thing, excuse me, gentlemen, and with your wives, with your men, I ain't trying to get your man tonight because I don't fool with black men, I just don't. And so, nauseate me, please. And I love brothers, but I don't want you as my lover. And so, one morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm dancing and doing my thing and shaking it around and all that stuff. I ain't trying to turn you on, shit. I'm too tired to do that. And so while I was doing my thing, I didn't know the gentleman in the front row. You know, so I'm doing my thing and I brought it down like it was hot. And I got on some leggings, so if y'all see something black, and you ain't gonna see no pussy, you just gonna see my drawers. You know, so when I went down like that, came back up, and when I came back up, I turned around, and there the man was that raised me from a little bitty girl. He saw my naked ass, and I used to play with his daughter. And as he was looking at my ass, when I turned around and saw him, I just took my ass and walked right off the stage. I just quit. That's the day my career got cut short. The day my neighbor saw my naked ass. He wasn't supposed to see my ass. You know what I'm saying? Not in public, he wouldn't. I could have turned the trick with him later on. At 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? For real, you got a fuck, you might as well get some money. So anyway, my mother was a beautiful woman when it came to recreation. She knew how to, she was a great program director, I should say that. When it was time to eat, my mother said, Daddy, go get me the newspaper. So damn, is that a snake over there? Oh shit, I was gonna rebuke that shit. What the fuck is all this scary shit hanging around? Rebuke that.
She said read.
So anyway, she said, Daddy, go get me the newspaper. So I go get the newspaper. My mother said, let me see who died today. Whose funeral is it today? Because we getting ready to go have dinner. And that's the way we ate. My mother would look in the newspaper to see who died, and we would go to the funeral. Sometimes we would hit 3 a day. If we hit a 10 a.m. service, we was gonna have lunch at 12. If we hit a 1 p.m. service, we was gonna have early dinner at 3. And if we hit a 4 p.m. funeral, oh, I love them Sunday funerals. If we hit a 4 p.m. funeral, we had dinner. My mama fed us unrelentlessly. We went to a funeral probably about every other week. And I was trained, I know how to cry at a funeral. One time I was crying, I didn't know who the hell that was. Uncle Sam, I miss you. Mom said, bitch, that's a man, that's a woman. Uncle Samantha, sister. You fucked up. You know, it was real crazy. When we would get in the line with the family, my mother was so bold. She'd just get right on in the family line. Just line up, get your ass in line. You know, because especially those big funerals, they don't know who you are. You know, you just right in the line. Now who are you? Oh, girl, we go way back, just way back. Come on, y'all, come on. And this is so cool, because my mother always had aluminum foil. You don't go nowhere without aluminum foil, so today I still have that habit. I take aluminum foil with me everywhere I go. I'm tired like hell now. Shit, I'm too old to be talking this long. So, yeah, y'all can't guess my age, and if anybody can guess it besides those that know, I'll give you some pussy if you're a man. Okay, you can't guess. I'm so glad, because I won't give them a free pussy tonight. So anyway, hey y'all, this has been fun. I gotta run, and remember, check your breast out. Men and women, do what you gotta do to make it happen, okay? All right, God bless you. My name is Debbie O.
Give it up for Debbie O, y'all. Can we tell him your age, Debbie O? He helped us out. It was funny in that, funny on stage.